If you want to learn something about God, shut your mouth and listen to me for a minute.
Many children healed. We've seen midgets grow. We've seen arms and legs that stop growing because the growth cells had stopped. Mandada basata. I don't make this stuff up.
Behold, the atheist's nightmare.
That's the power of the Holy Ghost!
Why do they teach every other theory in science except creation?
Warlocks are enemies of God.
No one's ever going to convince me that the Word of God is not true.
You know, if you put Jesus Christ first, that he'll look after all your bills.
And so the devil said, okay, it's a deal.
And if you want to tell me how to live my life, it better line up with the Word of God or shut your mouth.
I'm loaded. I'm pregnant with miracles.
What do you believe?
Send us the cash.
Welcome to the Bible Dumb Podcast. It's the podcast where two atheists read the Bible from Genesis to Revelations, and as always, we're not saying that the Bible is dumb. We're not saying that. We're just exploring our own ignorance of this holy book. And as always, special thanks to executive producer Terry Lynn Bradford.
Thank you, Terry.
I am Davey Hell.
I am Jesse Hill.
And I am excited for today's story.
All right.
Do you remember where we left off?
We read about Cain and Abel.
Yeah.
And all the children that came from Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
And everybody lived hundreds of years. And then we left off with Noah.
Yeah.
So are we going to go on to Noah's story?
We are doing, this is a big one, Noah's Ark.
I mean, yeah. I've seen all the pictures.
So this is one of the reasons. Well, let's do a little confession time. What do you think?
Okay.
Let's go to confessions. All right. So when I was probably, I'm just gonna go with 7. I'm just gonna throw 7 out there. I was 7 years old and I was going to Bible school. So this was different than Sunday school. This was like
What? You throwing things at me. Shut up. What is the difference between Sunday school
it's
and
like
Bible school?
summer camp or like
Okay.
it's like a special. It's Sunday school, but class.
Okay.
Like during
Not on Sunday.
Not on Sunday. It's Sunday school, not on Sunday.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
I think we went like every day for a week or whatever during the summer.
That sucks.
But yeah, it sucked. Hated it. Didn't want to go. And the teacher was a total bitch. Hated the teacher.
Wow.
She was super mean. And 2 things directly contributed to my atheism happened in this class. It was the first time. So there would always, whenever you go to church, you're like doing your thing, you're singing your songs, you're trying to stay awake, you're counting the rafters up in the roof, checking out counting the tiles in the plate glass windows, like doing anything you can to keep your mind occupied. And then, eventually the plate starts going around and people start fishing in their pockets and throwing in a couple bills and you pass it on. As a little kid, you're like, oh, whatever. Doesn't really occur to you what it is. And, I always kind of just assumed it was just donation money. It was given to the homeless.
Sure.
You throw it in there and then it goes directly like a nonprofit, out to do good in the world.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
maybe some of it does. I'm not saying it all doesn't do that. I hope it does. I don't think it does that.
I don't think it does.
But
based on the jets and the size of their buildings,
yeah, all their T-shirts and jewelry and yeah, there's a lot of money spent in these churches, for what some would say prideful reasons. But it gets passed around. You put in your money, whatever. But the first time in this Bible study class, the teacher started lecturing us about how we should be put, like our family, like we should go home and hound our parents and tell our parents that they should be putting in at least minimum 10% of their
That
income.
is so much money.
Well, 10% of your income should be going to the church.
That is so much money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. And there was a couple things I noticed. One, I thought immediately, oh, well, that's bullshit. like God doesn't need our money. Like, what the hell are you talking about? It's like, I immediately felt that this was scam. The scam bells went off.
Yeah.
Immediately alert. Like, I could see dollar signs in this woman's eyes. And I was just like, this is bullshit. I also immediately felt like she's trying to get us to rat out our parents. Like, she wants us to go manipulate our parents. It's like almost the same thing as like those old commercials that'd be like, go ask your parents for $3 and you can call in now.
Do they have a way to see who is contributing and who is not?
I don't think so. Not at this time. Like, maybe now. Maybe now it's direct deposit. And imagine you could.
You
But
do the
she's motioning
card
with
pay.
her hands. Oh,
What's
she's
it called?
tapping.
Tap
She's
pay,
tapping.
yeah.
Tap pay. Very nice. You can Venmo gods. But those were the big things that kind of stood out in my mind that day, where I was just like, I'm on my parents' team. Like, what are you doing? Like, I felt like there was something fishy going on with the way that she was asking us to kind of grill our parents about how much are you giving to the church. And
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
weird.
this is bad. I don't like this. Then, same class, we went over the Noah's Ark story.
Like, you think this was the same day?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think it was a different day.
Okay.
And she goes through the story, blah, blah, blah. I won't get into it now because we're about to read it. But I was immediately incredulous and just thought, this is just a load of shit. Like,
And you think 7 years old?
that's what I'm going with.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it could be anywhere between. Noah was pretty young. I wouldn't say I was like, anywhere near 12 yet. Like, I still
Okay.
remember being like,
Going into first, second grade?
yeah,
Or maybe a
probably
little
second
older.
or third.
Okay.
Second or third grade. I think first grade, maybe I was too young to
I think
know
so,
what was going
probably.
on, probably. But yeah, I mean, immediately could tell that, this didn't happen. This isn't real. But again, this bitch of a woman was like hard line, like, this is exactly what happened, and like angry about it. Like,
Wow. Did you question it at all when you were in the class?
I don't think so.
You knew to like
Um,
just keep your mouth shut?
Yeah, I mean, it was one of those scenarios where I'm looking to my left and I'm looking to my right, thinking like, is everybody else hearing this? And they're just like nodding along. Like, I mean, I'm sure some of them probably having the same thoughts I was, but and maybe it had to deal with just the way that this woman was delivering the story, where like it just sounded like completely unfeasible, and she was trying so hard to stress that like this really happened, and like it's because everybody was bad. And anyway, so confession time over. But that was one of the stories that I would just find really vivid in my memory. Like, I can still picture this woman, where I was sitting in the classroom. Like, it was in like it looked like a classroom. Like, we were in like little desks or whatever,
Yeah.
facing her. Like, it was very weird. But yeah. So I'm kind of excited to hear your your interpretation and your opinion on the story, and maybe you won't find it as outlandish as
Maybe I'll like it.
well, it may be a good
Maybe I'll
story.
be like, this is true.
I mean, with all of these, I just hope that we can find like a good lesson in them, like
Sure.
like either a lesson or
Cain and Abel
or
was
cool
hard.
mythology. Cain and Abel didn't really
It was pretty lame.
in and out.
Yeah. I could have done with more murder details.
We don't even know how he murdered him.
I know. It was very lame. I like the idea of it though. Like it's pretty cool. Jealous brother killing another his,
Yeah.
little brother. Super cool.
Yeah, well, at least this one I think is going to be a lot better. I think we're going to have like actually a narrative here.
So this one, what I know,
it'll be a little bit longer.
What I know, like everyone's bad. So Noah. Does Noah cause the flood? Noah saves all the animals, but forget about all the humans. And there's a flood and everybody dies.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
All right.
There's a few details in here I think you might like.
Okay.
So this is chapter 6. And it came to pass when man began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose.
What?
And the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose.
God created no women. It was the ancient aliens.
I guess so.
All women are from ancient aliens. Only Eve came from God.
Yeah.
And she came from Adam's rib.
She was a rib.
Because
Yeah, that's weird. Like, why make that distinction?
I don't know.
I guess because you're not in the image of God. Man is. God had a ding dong. You don't got one. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. All right, so
All right,
now
we're
he's
down
laying
to
down the law.
120.
He's like, learned his lesson with that Enoch. Piece of shit.
Stupid Enoch.
There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart.
Do you think God forgot to make women and then he was like, oh shit, I forgot to make women?
I guess. I mean, he had to like slice open Adam.
I feel like God made a mistake and he was too afraid to admit he made a mistake.
But,
And he's trying to blame it
I
on
mean, it doesn't really.
women of men. And he's like, oh, y'all have been sinning too much, so now I'm going to have to send a flood. And really, he made a mistake. He's like a parent who's afraid to admit that they were wrong.
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't make any sense anyway. I mean, there's obviously male and female animals all around. Like, was the only man that didn't have a female counterpart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man, whom I have created, from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man, and perfect in his generations. And Noah walked with God. And Noah begat 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The 3 stooges. The earth also was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. And God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. And God said unto Noah, The end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. And, behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Make thee an ark of gopher wood.
Gopher wood?
That's what it says.
What the hell is gopher wood?
I don't know. I don't know what gopher wood is.
Gopher wood.
That's what it says. I don't remember him saying gopher wood back in Bible school, but it's gopher wood. Old King James says, "Go for wood."
Go for wood.
Mm-hmm. It's like God's like first dad joke. Go for wood, or else you'll drown. But okay, so God's just like, okay, this sucks. Everybody's being mean. Everybody's being jerks to each other. There's violence. I'm just gonna fucking kill everybody. Just wipe it clean.
Sure.
Everybody's gonna die. Except for Noah, you're cool.
Is that why so many religious people are okay with the death penalty?
Because, I mean, I guess.
Like, same mentality?
I guess there's no problem with it. If somebody's bad, you gotta get them.
Yeah.
All right, so go get your gopher wood. Rooms shalt thou make in the ark, and shalt pitch it within and without with pitch. And this is the fashion which thou shalt make of it. A length of the ark shalt be 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits.
More math.
Yeah, this is I think a point of contention of how big a cubit is.
Oh.
I think I don't know if they figured it out or not. I know there's like some like fundamentalist who like has an ark museum where they like tried to like recreate the ark or something like that.
Yeah.
He's giving him the blueprints.
I have regrets.
A window shalt thou make into the ark, and a cubit shalt thou finish it above, and the door of the ark shalt thou set in the side thereof. With lower, second, and third stories shalt thou make it. Why is it?
Why are you doing
like
this?
put one window, one door, but 3 stories.
Like, God, kind of micromanaging me.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Like, you want
For
me to
sure.
build an ark? Just let me build it. Like, if you think I'm the chosen one that can build it, let me build it.
Have
Like,
more windows.
I don't know. Okay, I know in all the pictures I've seen, there have been a lot more because the giraffes are like sticking their head out the windows, right?
And in the children's books they are.
There's more than one window.
According to those children's books, but not according to the Word of God.
Somebody needs to read their Bible.
I guess so. And behold, I, even I, do bring a flood of waters upon the earth to destroy all flesh, wherein is the breath of life, from under heaven, and everything that is in the earth shall die. But with thee will I establish my covenant, and thou shalt come into the ark, thou and thy sons, and thy wife, and thy sons' wives with thee.
Oh, he got to bring his whole family?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just him.
Him, his wife, his sons, his daughter-in-laws. For all of them.
I guess they're...
End of
Can they crack it?
I don't know. They have, like, glass. I don't know, maybe one of the tribes. I mean, I guess so. And every living thing of all flesh, 2 of every sort shall thou bring into the ark, to keep them alive with thee. They shall be male and female. Of fowls after their kind, and of cattle after their kind, of every creeping thing of the earth after his kind. 2 of every sort shall come unto thee to keep them alive. And take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them. Thus did Noah, according to all that God commanded him, so did he.
This has got to be a huge ark.
Yeah, I mean, and what about like the animals that eat other animals?
Yeah, I don't know.
So you just like bring in, well, you can only bring 2. Like,
Well,
obligate carnivores need to eat other animals in order to survive. So if he's got lions on there, he's got to bring some animals to feed to the lions.
he's got to bring some extra, not just 2.
And we all know you can't repopulate the earth with just 2 of each kind.
You'd have some serious inbreeding.
Serious problems.
I mean, zoos currently have to like work on, moving animals around to keep populations diverse enough.
Yeah. All right, back to it.
Okay.
All right, chapter 7. And the Lord said unto Noah, Come thou, and all thy house into the ark, for thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation. Of every clean beast thou shalt take, to thee by sevens, the male and his female, and of beasts that are not clean by two, the male and his female. Of fowls also of the air by sevens.
Wait, who are clean and who are dirty?
I don't know. I never heard this part about sevens before.
Sevens.
That's what it says. It says clean animals bring 7 of them.
So you got.
Those that are not clean only bring 2.
All right.
All right.
Whatever.
Fowls of the air by sevens, the male and the female, to keep seed alive upon the face of all the earth. For yet 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. And every living substance that I have made I destroy off the face of the earth. And Noah did according unto all that the Lord commanded him. And Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters was upon the earth. And Noah went in, and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives with him, into the ark because of the waters of the flood. Of clean beasts and of beasts that are not clean, and of fowls, and of everything that creepeth upon the earth. There went in 2 and 2 unto Noah into the ark, the male and the female, as God had commanded Noah. And it came to pass after 7 days that the waters of the flood were upon the earth, in the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 17th day of the month, the same day, were all the fountains of the great deep broken up, and the windows of heaven were opened. And the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights.
Oh, I've said that like 3 times.
Yeah, lots of repetition. In the selfsame day entered Noah, and Shem, and Ham, and Japheth.
I cannot with those names.
The sons of Noah, and Noah's wife, and the 3 wives of his sons with them into the ark. Yeah, we got it. They and every beast after his kind, and all the cattle after their kind, and every creeping thing creepeth upon the earth after his kind. Did I already read this? Or did it repeat?
No.
No, it's whatever. And they went in unto Noah into the ark, 2 and 2 of all flesh, wherein is the breath of life. And they that went in male and female of all flesh, as God had commanded him. And the Lord shut him in. And the flood was 40 days upon the earth, and the waters increased, and bare up the ark, and it was lifted up above the earth, and the waters prevailed, and were increased greatly upon the earth. And the ark went upon the face of the waters, and the waters prevailed exceedingly upon the earth, and all the high hills that were under the whole heaven were covered. 15 cubits upward did the waters prevail, and the mountains were covered, and all flesh died that moved upon the earth, both of fowl and of cattle and of beast, and of every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, and every man. All in whose nostrils was the breath of life, and all that was in the dry land died. And every living substance was destroyed, which was upon the face of the ground, both man and cattle, and the creeping things, and the fowl of the heaven, and they were destroyed from the earth. And Noah only remained alive, and they that were with him in the ark. We got the 4 things that he knows to list: the fowl, the cattle, the creeping thing. And the rest. Here on Noah's ark.
Oh, this is rough.
And the waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days.
I thought it was 40 days, 40 nights.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Were
I guess it just rained for 40 days and 40 nights.
And now they're just floating around.
Now they're just floating around for 150 days. All right, so that is...
Dude,
that's a lot of food.
Like, being in the car for like a couple of days is awful.
They got 1 window, 1 door, 3 stories.
You can't stretch your legs.
No.
Where are they going to the bathroom at?
I don't know. People love cruises, though. I don't know why. People love them.
Yeah,
I mean, he's got all the food, apparently.
apparently.
So get one of each food.
Definitely not possible. So is this how the teacher read it to you in Sunday school?
No, she didn't actually read from the Bible. She just gave us her interpretation.
Ah.
I mean, I'm sure she hit like 40 days and 40 nights and like the
They,
high points.
they make the story better.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if better's the right word. They just kind of like say,
Well, I
this is
mean,
what happened. And
they
then
like
they
make
start.
it an actual story, not just all this repetitive crap.
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, because they go into more like just more than like these people were bad. Like they're like they bring in other stuff like they all sinned and they're all
Did they
you
go
know,
into detail
evil.
when you were little, like what kind of sins they were sinning?
no. Just everybody was corrupted. God had to wipe them out. Noah's the only good boy. No cubits being important. They always bring up the cubits.
Huh.
Anyway, so we got Noah. He's out there in his ark. He's got his family. They're floating around for 100 days. Long car trip.
150 days, right?
Yeah, 150 days. But at least it stopped raining. That
That's
was only 40 days.
That's good.
110 days of just
Now we're just smooth sailing.
smooth sailing. Yeah. Except
Okay.
everything's dead except for the
Um,
animals.
So is there no land?
No, the whole earth.
Okay.
It says the waters prevailed.
All right. So it's like a
It says they're floating
Water
above the
world.
mountains. Yeah, water world. All right.
Oh, was that like a retelling of this in any way? No,
I don't know.
probably
I don't think so. Let's see what happens to poor Noah. Chapter 8. And God remembered Noah and every living thing and all the cattle that was with him in the ark. Especially call out to the cattle. And God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters assuaged. The fountains also of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from the heaven was restrained. And the waters returned from off the earth continually. And after the end of the 150 days, the waters were abated. And the ark rested in the 7th month, on the 17th day of the month, upon the mountains of Ararat. And the waters decreased continually until the 10th month. And the 10th month, on the 1st day of the month, were the tops of the mountains seen. And it came to pass at the end of the 40 days that Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made, and sent forth a raven, which went forth to and fro until the waters were dried up from off the earth. Also he sent forth a dove from him to see if the waters were abated from off the face of the ground. But the dove found no rest for the sole of her foot, and she returned unto him into the ark, for the waters were.
They talking now? They telling him? How does he know?
I don't know. He's just like, what did the raven go for? He sent forth a raven which went forth to and fro until the
Nobody
waters were dried
questions
up.
this?
Why did he send the raven and the dove? They both were asked to do the same thing. The raven was to see if the waters were dried up, and the dove was to see if the waters were abated off the face of the ground.
I don't know.
I don't know. Ararat. That's a cool mountain name. But I feel like there's like extra details thrown in here.
There's a lot.
Like
of
for
detail.
no reason.
Yeah, serves no purpose.
Like they're
Does
just
not make the story better. It's just putting me to sleep. It's
Well, they're just in here to like I think give it some verisimilitude, a little bit of like, oh yeah, it happened on October 1st.
I know they're
on Mount Ararat. That's where it happened. I promise.
and then they go back to saying 40 days.
Yeah, I don't know why it keeps skipping from 40 days to 150 days. I mean, the only thing I could think of is if it like rained for 40 days and then like was flooded for 150.
I guess that's why we went back to 40 days. 40 days, and he started throwing the birds.
We started
sending the birds out.
Yeah.
How many birds do you think he lost?
I mean, just two. Just a
Dude,
raven
if
and
I
a
was a
dove.
bird, I would just be like,
But
bye,
just
dude.
you only have like 7 of each.
You think the birds are good? Or clean?
Good bird? Oh, well, he said the clean beasts and the dirty beasts, but he got to bring 7 of every fowl. So
Oh,
I guess the birds are clean.
I guess so.
Inside of that ark is not clean.
No,
way.
a lot of poop.
Yeah. All right, so whatever. he
Oh,
took
maybe
the
that's why they're
dove,
clean, because they can fly around and they can like poop in the ocean.
Poop in the ocean. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Okay.
But the dove found no rest for the sole of her foot, and she returned unto him into the ark, for the waters were on the face of the whole earth. Then he put forth his hand and took her, and pulled her unto him and into the ark. And he stayed yet.
Wait, who's he pulling?
The dove. The dove flew around, and like the waters
a
were
little-
still on the earth, and he was like, "Oh, come back."
Mm.
Poor little
For a
guy.
minute, I thought they were talking about his wife.
Nope,
Awkward.
she's still down there somewhere. And he stayed yet other 7 days, and again he sent forth the dove out of the ark. And the dove came in to him in the evening, and lo, in her mouth was an olive leaf plucked off. So Noah knew that the waters were abated from off the earth.
Oh,
That's how he knew.
okay.
And he stayed yet other 7 days, and sent forth the dove, which returned not again unto him any more. Well, why did he stay?
What?
I mean, I guess he's got to find the land. Yeah,
I was
he's
like, fuck you, I'm out of here.
Bye. And it came to pass in the 601st year, in the first month, the first day of the month, the waters were dried up from off the earth, and Noah removed the covering of the ark, and looked, and behold, the face of the ground was dry. And in the second month, on the 7th and 20th day of the month, was the earth dried. Nice. And God spake unto Noah, saying, Go forth of the ark, thou, and thy wife, and thy sons wives with thee. Bring forth with thee every living thing that is with thee, of all flesh, both of fowl, and of cattle, and of every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, that they may breed abundantly in the earth, and be fruitful, and multiply upon the earth. So just do like the exact same shit I told you the first time. Go and be fruitful and multiply.
Yeah.
This time don't be evil. And Noah went forth, and his sons, and his wife, and his sons' wives with him. Every beast, every creeping thing, and every fowl, and whatsoever creepeth upon the earth, after their kinds, went forth out of the ark. And Noah builded an altar unto the Lord, and took of every clean beast and of every clean fowl, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. And the Lord smelled a sweet savor. And the Lord said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground any more for man's sake. For the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth. Neither will I again smite any more every living thing as I have
He's
done.
got regrets?
Yeah, he's like, I won't ever.
Oh, I was a bad boy.
I will never again smite every living thing. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
All right,
God,
dude.
whatever.
All right.
Like,
I don't like how he
dude,
like
you flooded
This
you,
fucking
apology not
sacrifice shit.
accepted.
he just like he's spent all this effort to save these animals, and then he's just like, all right, I'm gonna kill some to pay for my respects. While the earth remaineth, seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease. The end. That's I mean, that's
Chapter 7?
Yeah, that's the end of chapter 8.
Oh, the end of chapter 8.
Yeah, we got one more Noah chapter, I think.
Okay.
But I mean, that's it. World is flooded. Everything died, except for what was on the ark.
Yeah.
Noah got off, killed a couple of things that were on the ark for no reason, and then God said, "Go forth and start doing it all over again." And He promised that He won't kill everyone again.
Then don't we have like the rapture coming?
Oh, that's like at the very end.
Is that a thing that happens already? The rapture is not what people are waiting for?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what everybody's waiting for.
Oh, okay.
They
So-
want,
but
so
it
that's
happens in
like,
the end?
that's when, that's when Jesus comes back and like,
Oh, okay.
everybody's supposed to like
Is
go
it
with
going
him.
to
All the good boys and
foreshadowing?
girls go.
Or like tells the future in this book?
Oh yeah, that's Revelations.
Oh.
That's something to
Ooh.
look forward to. That's the last chapter. It tells you like everything that's going to happen, how the world's going to end,
Ooh.
trumpets blowing, the 4 horsemen of the
Alright.
apocalypse.
Okay, I've heard all those words before.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Alright.
So, okay.
Let's finish up this Noah story. There's a lot. You know what I've noticed recently? A lot of kids being named Noah.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of
Uh-huh.
kids being named Noah recently. I
I
don't
mean,
know
I'm-
why.
I feel like they're always there, but
Really?
yeah.
I don't think I ever noticed it till like recently. All right, chapter 9. And God blessed Noah and his sons and said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply
Oh,
and replenish
so-
the earth.
Something I noticed. So God and all of his sons never had a daughter. They're just having boys. Or Adam.
That's what it says.
Interesting.
It never mentions if any daughters are born.
Okay. Just wondering.
Because Adams make he hims and women make he thems. It's mentioned that a couple times. I still don't understand.
I don't know.
Serious pronoun problems in here. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every fowl of the air, upon all that moveth upon the earth, and upon all the fishes of the sea. Into your hand are they delivered.
Hey, wait, what? How'd the fishes get there?
I guess they didn't need to go
I
on
guess
the
they
ark.
don't die. Okay.
There's only the creepy crawlies that got on the
Yeah,
ark.
I guess
I guess
so.
the fish just got to be fishies.
Fishes were like,
Didn't
"This
care
is
about
great."
them. Wee. Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you. Even as the green herb have I given you all things. And there we go.
Well.
But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat.
Wait, read that again.
Geez, I don't know. Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you. Even as the green herb have I given you all things. But flesh of the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat. And surely your blood and your lives will I require. At the hand of every beast will I require it. And at the hand of man, at the hand of every man's brother will I require the life of man. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of God made he man. So I guess he's just saying, you can kill the animals, that's fine, eat the animals, but they can't kill you or shouldn't kill you, and you can't kill other humans.
Okay. But you can't eat the blood of the animals. You can
Don't
only
eat
eat
blood.
the meat. Is that why people do the whole, whatever, the, like, draining of the blood thing to make it, what is the term?
Halal?
Is that it?
That's like a Muslim thing. I don't know. I know that you drain the blood, like when they kill animals, like they stun them and then they slit their throat and drain them of all the blood
When you do
to
it
kill
like,
them. Because if they don't do that, then it tastes bad.
when you do it like, kosher.
Oh, yeah. I guess so. Maybe that's where that comes from.
Maybe.
Anyways, it says if you kill a man, you shed his blood, your blood's going to be shed too. And you, be ye fruitful and multiply, bring forth abundantly in the earth, and multiply therein. And God spake unto Noah and to his sons with him, saying, And I, behold, I establish my covenant with you, and with your seed after you, and with every living creature that is with you, of the fowl, of the cattle, and of every beast of the earth with you, from all that go out of the ark, to every beast of the earth. And I will establish my covenant with you. Neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by the waters of a flood, neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. And God said, "This is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be a token for a covenant between me and the earth. And it shall come to pass, when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh. And the waters shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh." And he's just like,
this is
just making like a big promise. He's like feeling real bad, saying, "I swear, I'm not going to kill you all again."
like, it sounds like a very abusive relationship.
I guess so. What is his bow?
I don't know what the bow is about.
Like, is it a bow and arrow?
I mean,
bow?
I don't know.
Why's God got a bow? Puts it in the cloud as a reminder that he won't flood and kill everyone again. "And the bow shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it, that I may remember the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth." Oh, yeah, don't flood and kill everyone again. And now that I see this bow, I remember. "And God said unto Noah, This is the token of the covenant which I have established between me and all flesh that is upon the earth. And the sons of Noah that went forth of the ark."
Oh, is it like
Do you remember their names?
I remember Ham.
Ham. Yeah. "And the sons of Noah that went forth of the ark were Shem and Ham and Japheth."
Shem. Japheth?
Japheth.
Japheth.
Yeah. "And Ham is the father of Canaan." "These
Alright.
are the 3 sons of Noah, and of them was the whole earth overspread."
So only Ham had kids.
He only mentioned Canaan, but he said of these 3 sons, the whole earth was overspread. So they all had kids. But
I
I
hope
guess
so.
the only important one was Canaan, was Ham's son. Of course, Ham.
Ham. Can you imagine naming your child Ham?
Yeah. Guess
That's
not.
weird.
Yeah. "And Noah began to be a husbandman."
What?
Well, I think it just means like, husbandry. "And he planted a vineyard, and he drank of the wine, and was drunken, and he was uncovered within his tent."
Oh, wait, who was
Uh-oh,
talking about? Wait, who was
Noah.
talking about?
Noah did. Noah was
Oh,
getting crunk.
Noah was having a man's night out.
Got drunk and got uncovered.
Uh-oh.
"And Ham, the father of Canaan,
Oh.
saw the nakedness of his father, and told his 2 brethren without." It's like, whoa! Look at Dad's dog! Shem, Japheth, get in here! Look at it!
Oh my god. Dude.
"And Shem and Japheth took a garment and
Boy,
laid it upon
cool.
and laid it upon both their shoulders and went backward.
What? How'd they put it on their
And
shoulders?
covered the nakedness of their father. I guess so that they didn't have to look. Ham's like, "Come on, dude, it's right there."
Guys, look!
They're like, "No,
Go see it."
Ham,
Oh.
don't do this again, Ham." They're like walking backwards with a sheet. Don't accidentally see him. And their faces were backward, and they saw not their father's nakedness. So only Ham saw it. Only Ham
Oh,
saw the
Ham.
hog. And Noah awoke from. So this is the best part
this
so
is the
far.
best
This is
part.
the
This
best
is
part of the whole Noah's
the
Ark
best
story.
part.
Everybody forgets this part.
I've
I know
never heard this part.
They did not cover this in Bible school.
I bet they didn't.
No, we only got off the ark, and in the end, they did not.
Nothing else happened. Don't keep reading.
It's just stop there. Time to go. Look at the time.
Oh, brother. Your mothers must be waiting.
And Noah awoke from his wine and knew that his younger son had done unto him.
How did he?
What did the younger son do? He just looked at it and
Right.
made fun of him?
I thought Ham was the middle son.
I guess it didn't say. It always mentioned him middle. It always mentioned Shem first. Well, anyways, he knew what his younger son had done unto him.
God damn you, Ham.
And he said, "Cursed be Canaan."
Wait, what?
He's cursing Canaan.
He didn't do anything.
I know.
This is bullshit.
He's just cursing Ham's son. A servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren.
Now he's got to be their slave?
Yeah. Did he even do anything? It's because his dad made fun of his granddad's dong.
Jeez.
That's rough.
That is rough.
And he said, "Blessed be the Lord of God. Blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. And God shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem."
Oh, wait. He's saying he knows the younger and the older sibling didn't look.
Yeah.
So he's being, okay.
Yeah.
He knows that they didn't
This
look.
is some real small dick energy.
Dude.
Like big time.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you looked at me.
Oh, look at me. Oh my God.
And Canaan shall be his servant too. And Noah lived after the flood 350 years, and all the days of Noah were
Well, what the hell
950 years, and he died.
What happened to Ham? Nothing happened to Ham.
Nothing.
Ham,
Ham just got away scot-clean.
dude.
He saw what he wanted to see and was like,
Like, no, your son will pay.
Well, this is fucking like such bullshit too. He's just passing the buck. You're the one that got drunk and naked.
Yeah. Good point. Good point.
Like Noah's the one that like drank all the wine, took all his clothes off, and just like was like lay it out there for all to see. Ham's just like
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny. What are you gonna do?
I mean, you know. A lot of us have been there.
Yeah, I guess. I remember on our at my bachelor party, I had too much to drink and I passed out on the floor of where was I? Was it Trevor's apartment? Somebody's house. And my friends put a bow and arrow in my hands. I was lying on the ground with a bow and arrow. That was it. They took my picture with a bow and arrow, asleep on the floor.
I remember one time you got too drunk and you went and in college and you
I
went
got
and fell
naked.
asleep on my bed, and it had been a while. Somebody was like, Jessica, maybe you should go check on Davis. So I went and opened the door, and you were just completely naked. You
Yeah.
had thrown up on my bed, and you were cleaning it up with your shirt. And yes, we all were like, what?
What do you mean we all?
Pretty sure there was at least me or one or two other people there.
I never heard that there were other people there. Were you like,
Davis?
were you like,
Go
shoot,
Sam!
Japheth, get in here.
Sam in that story. He's like, oh my god.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Had to throw you in the shower and clean you off, and it was fine.
No big deal. Let's
That's
get
what
up and start
happened.
cursing people.
No. You're like, I'm trying to clean. I was like, don't worry about it. I'll clean it. You just get cleaned up
Oh,
yourself.
that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
See, maybe if Ham had done that instead of calling everybody in.
I mean, I don't think I called everybody in. I think I was like, oh no! I don't remember.
Well, we'll have to ask.
Yeah.
We still keep up with plenty of people that were there that night.
was
They'll
funny.
probably be on this podcast soon.
It was funny.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Oh, well.
I mean, I could see why Ham's like, guys, come look at this.
I think Kanan got a raw deal,
I
though.
think so too. That's not fair.
I mean, he was just, he didn't do anything.
Poor guy.
He just got it like,
Is he going to be in the story more?
Yes, I don't know.
He's Canaan. Wait, what is his name?
Canaan?
Canaan?
Yeah. Canaan.
Canaan.
Yeah.
Canaan. Okay. Cain.
Spelled Canaan.
Okay.
Canaan. I don't know. That's the end. That's enough of Noah. I think it's time to close the old Bible. That was fun.
That was fun.
So until
Yeah.
next time, this was Bible Dumb.
Stay dumb.
Bye.